New at 10, a $4 billion opioid settlement between Purdue Pharma and states across the country is set to begin payouts, some of which are headed to the Gem City.
The Quincy City Council voted in favor of becoming part of that settlement, just as Adams County did last year. WGEM's Zeke Shapiro is live outside of City Hall with how the city plans to spend some of that six-figure payout.
The city is expecting to get at least $100,000 from the settlement, which is far from the $4.5 billion total settlement. However, city officials told me that they are happy to see this money serve as a way forward on the road to recovery.
This is an epidemic of incredible proportions.
The opioid crisis had an impact across the country, including in the Gem City.
You know, we actually went a long time with sort of being immune to heroin and opioid-related issues, but ultimately, just like anything, it makes its way here into the middle of the country. As millions became impacted by opioids, the federal government stepped in.
In 2022, the Department of Justice went after pharmaceutical companies.
States were given settlement money, and while Quincy has received some in the past, the newest settlement is expected to reach into the six figures.
There's a lot of efforts that we've been putting forth to try to intervene with folks that are not only having mental health issues, but substance abuse disorder issues.
Education, mental health resources, and anti-overdose tools such as Narcan are what the money is expected to be used for when it is received over several years.
Opioid money is very specific in the fact that you can only use it for education, training, opioid-specific type purchases.
Last year, Adams County received a share of a large settlement as well.
Seeing community paramedicine ambulance starting up, and that is getting people directed instead of immediately to an emergency department. They navigate these patients through the appropriate processes.
And even more than the money, city and county officials say it's the principle of receiving compensation that really matters.
There are now a lot of people in our community that have substance use problems because of the medications that they were prescribed. So hopefully, this little bit of money will somehow help them improve their lives.
Currently, there is no timeline of when that money will get into the hands of city officials from the total settlement. However, I was told preliminary discussions are already taking place between the Adams County Health Department and the Quincy Police Department so they can better figure out what resources to put the money into. Reporting live in Quincy, Zeke Shapiro, WGEM News.
All right, thanks, Zeke. And Quincy City Treasurer Kelly Stupaski explained the settlement will be paid over a 16-year period, which means if it is about $100,000, that comes out to between $6,000 and $7,000 per year.